Accountability. I recently finished a 2-day event with my VIP Mastermind group, virtual event still, but that will change soon, hopefully. The interesting thing about it is I had an opportunity, I did this with my marketing director, and had an opportunity to listen more than I typically speak, which was a new experience for me. And so I wanted to talk about a couple things that I took away from that group. The first was that many of the people, when we asked them to do things like set up office hours, put in front of what their office hours were going to be, I think, hopefully I can, maybe I'll be able to do that. Some other things probably will get in the way, but I'll try to make those office hours. And what we asked them to do is just pick 7 days a week, the hours that you could devote to QLA. If you couldn't do anything on a Saturday or Sunday, don't put any hours there. But be sure of what you put down and that you're serious about working it. And when I heard the hopefullys and I'll try, that sort of thing, I reminded people, when you went for your first job and the boss said to you, oh, by the way, we start at 8 a.m., would you have said, hopefully I'll be there on time. I'll try to be there on time. No, you wouldn't. So why would you put those words in front of QLA, which for many of you, you've said this is the most important thing you do? I don't know. It's a good question. So remember that. The other thing is that people, and think about yourself in this, people don't care about the excuses. They don't care that you overslept. They don't care that you had something else happen. They just care about, did you get done what you said you were going to get done? And the more you can eliminate the excuses of why you didn't do something or why you're going to have problems doing something, again, the better it will be. What was interesting was so much of this was ingrained that even after mentioning things like, don't put try, don't put maybe, don't put hopefully, within 2 minutes, the next sentences out of some people's mouths were, I'll try. And then it was like, oh yeah, I'm going to eliminate that. So really, really important. The other thing that came out was just how important accountability is. I run that VIP Mastermind group. I run some group coaching as well. The best scenario is when you can hold yourself accountable. And things like affirmations, things like the Ivy Lee method, those all help that significantly. But accountability on what you say you're going to do and then being held accountable to do it is really important. Again, best if you can do it for yourself, but many people have problems with that, and hence a group that holds you accountable or a mentor that holds you accountable can be a really, really valuable thing to do. And then lastly, many people were delegating their life to others, their day job, their family, their friends. I could have done it if only, and then those things creeped in. So I would ask you to sit down, if you haven't done this already, write your obituary. Write how you want this life to be. And at the end of your life, looking back on it, would that be a life you're proud of? And then think about, well, what excuses would I give if I were on my deathbed looking at that if I didn't accomplish it? It would be, well, I could have done it if it weren't for my kids or my wife or my husband or my friend. So take control of that. It's really, really important to think about where you want to get to. Hold yourself accountable with a task that'll help you get there. And then don't give any excuses for why you didn't. If you have problems, as all of us do, just take an opportunity to say, okay, let's reset the clock and let's move forward again. So I hope that helps. For those that are interested, I am adding a few spots in some group coaching groups. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, just send me an email and I'll send you the details on that. But yes, accountability, affirmations, to-do lists like the Ivy Lee, which are prioritized, all of those things are really important, and they tend to keep you moving. Most of the time when somebody says, no, things aren't working out, I ask, are you doing your affirmations? Well, I was, but not anymore. How about a Ivy Lee method? No, not so much anymore. So those are basic things, all of which help you move. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments or ideas for future episodes, please email bruce@brucewhipple.com. And if you're not already on our mailing list, head over to brucewhipple.com and sign up and grab any of the free reports. That'll put you on the mailing list. There is a lot of free information you can use to acquire already profitable businesses. This is Bruce Whipple. Thanks for listening to the Business Acquisition Podcast. And remember, you miss 100% of the opportunities you fail to take. And procrastination truly is the thief of time. So do something today, please. Your future self will be proud of.